Hi, this is Claire again, and I've already drawn the cards in the German version of the video. We are using again, like last week, the Smith-Waite Centennial Edition deck, and initially I wanted to show you some cards from two German artists. I got lovely tarot cards from them. They are very unique, but as you might have seen in the news, in Germany we are having a big flood catastrophe with rivers that are over there, over the whole region, and many houses and everything, whole villages and towns are destroyed, and people are missing or even died. And I also have relatives in this region, and we don't know for sure what's going on with them right now. So yes, it's not a situation to say, hey, I got a lovely artist deck here and I want to show you, yeah, because the decks deserve a good mood, so to say. And sometimes in the internet you see people like, oh, for example, something bad has happened, and they are like, oh, this is so sad, and then in the next sentence it goes like, and I want to sell you this and that. So this is not appropriate, and things need their time, and I'm not a person that rushes with these things. Yeah, everything at its own time, as we say in German. So I wanted to I just chose some normal cards, so to say, some cards we are used to for doing the work for this week. So when we have a look at them, they are yes, when you have a first look at them, they are not too good but not too bad either. And sometimes people think there's something wrong when they have a reading like that, because they think the cards have to be very good or very bad. They have to be in one direction, so to say. This cannot be in the middle. But the cards, as I always say, they are like a mirror. They are like a reflection of our life. And this means they reflect what is there. So when it's in the middle and it's a little bit muddy, so to say, and things are not so clear and so sure, then they show this too. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. So because people sometimes think they did something wrong when the cards are not like this is good, this is bad. Yeah, they did nothing wrong. Sometimes it's just like that. And when we start here, we see first the Five of Wands, a very energetic card. There is much movement, there is much energy, but it is quarreling with each other, so to say. It's not the swords, yeah, we are here with the wands, so this is beautiful, because with the Five of Swords we see one side is very dominant and the other side is defeated, and this is here not the case. Here we have different aspects that are fighting with each other, but they don't try to kill each other. It's more like a competition somehow, and they are still in finding out who is the strongest, so to say. And this means situations in your life when you are, for example, you have different opinions towards one thing and you don't know which is my real opinion. Or when you are facing a situation with many aspects and you think like, oh, and which one is my opinion of all of these aspects? Which one is most important to me? Yeah. So this is lots of energy, but not much clearness, so to say. And we will talk about how to handle this in a moment. I just want to show you first the other two cards. Here we have the Nine of Wands, and this is a person that has been hurt. He has here something on his head, and it's a person that is obviously in doubt. It does not know for sure, so to say. And this is an interesting card when you have a look at the Kabbalistic correspondences. The 9 is the number of the moon, and the moon is a very feminine principle, and the wands are a very masculine card. So this is like energies crashing, and the moon, you can really say this from the real moon, so to say. It is about waning and waxing. It is full, it is new, it is lost, so to say. It is black, so to say. And when there is, we call this new moon, but I think in English you call it dark moon, when the moon is literally away in the sky, you cannot see him. And this means you are like the moon in this moment. Sometimes it's full, sometimes it's waning. Your opinion is changing all the time. This has very much in common with this card. It's not so active. This is Mars. 5 is Mars principle. But it's also changing a lot. So we have much energy, The wands are element of fire. This is willpower. This is the initial spark. This is the spark of light in us, our inspiration, and all of this. It's creativity, and creativity not just in doing, in painting or drawing or things like that. Creativity is anything that helps you to solve situations too, yeah, because you need a creative idea how you can do it, and this means you need an inspiration from above, so to say. And here we are again with the element of fire in its core meaning. So it's really a week with much energy, but we have to keep a close look at not quarreling too much, the 5 as a Mars energy, and not being too changing. I don't know if you can say this in English like that, losing your ground. Yeah, in Germany we have this, or going on shaking ground is a German saying to this energy, when you have to walk on shaking ground, so to say. Yes, but everything can be fine, or let's say finer, a little bit better with the 4 of Cups if you take this cup, this chalice. Yeah, because this is about I don't want to, I don't know for sure, will this be good, I don't know, so to say. And people around you might be freaking out slowly because you are so indecisive when you don't want to make a decision, so to say, or they are like, what else should happen? It is good, take it. Yeah, it's like, why aren't you acting? Why aren't you doing something? Life comes to you, life helps you, life supports you, and you are sitting there and are grumpy, so to say. This really can freak people out who are around you because you are so indecisive. I don't know if that's the right word, but you might know what I mean. You are like, I don't know. Yeah, this is really the core energy. And the importance here is we have lots of energy with the wands, and this energy can be quite loud in our life. And the cups, the chalices, are more quiet. They are the element of water. They are about intuition, feelings, inner knowings, all of that. And this is not so loud, so to say, and it's easy to dismiss it. In everyday life you have to go on, and you might have stress, and people who are stressed out, they just see one way and they don't want to be distracted, and they get unfriendly and all of this just because they are stressed. They are not themselves. And when then something, it might be a nice person, it might be a good idea, it might be a door in life that opens, yeah, comes towards you, you are like, no, I have to go my way, I'm stressed out, so to say, yeah, because it makes you short-tempered, you don't have patience anymore, and all of this. So it's really a week to learn to appreciate, to learn to be given something. I don't know how to say it more elegant right now. What means annehmen? When you are taking, let's say it like this, to learn taking. And this is sometimes very important because we are often not so good takers. We are often more givers in life. Yeah, most of us. And then it can be difficult because for some people, when they, for example, they take help, or they take something people want to give to them, they feel like weak. I cannot do it by myself. Yeah. So this is also a strong or a good week to think about weakness and about interdependence and about helping each other and all of these topics. Yeah. And that you can take something too. You don't have to be strong every time. Yeah. So these are many topics in these little cards. Yeah. No big arcana, nothing fancy, but big topics, so to say. So I said I want to talk a little bit at the end about how to deal with it. And here, with the 5 of Wands, the most important thing is to really pick out one of them. Find out what is most important and what is most pressing, what has to be done first, so to say. Don't try to do everyone a favor. Yeah, we have a saying in Germany, you cannot do everyone a favor, or you cannot do it right for everyone. Yeah, there's in German it is allen Menschen recht getan ist eine Kunst, die keiner kann. So this means, translated, doing right to everybody is an art that nobody can achieve, so to say. This is something you cannot simply do. So pick out one of them. Yeah? Don't try to be to dance on all balls, so to say, as we say in German. You cannot dance on every party. It would sound a little bit more common in English. Choose one thing, yeah, the thing that is most important and the thing that is most pushing, that is most timely, that has to be done in a time, in a short time, so to say. Yes, here it is about the best thing is to with this card is to see your life as you would be an outsider, an outside person. Yeah, we call this bird's perspective in German, when you are looking at your life from above. Yeah, because this is always going on. Sometimes you think it's right, sometimes you think it's wrong, sometimes you are in the middle, so to say. So this won't lead you nowhere. You have lots of energy, but you don't know how to use it. So step back a little bit. Step back one step from your life, so to say, and have a look at it, and then you will find the solution. Yeah, but in the middle of it, it won't happen. You can also ask other persons for their opinion. Yeah, sometimes this makes things even more difficult because their opinions are coming in, I know, but sometimes it can be really clarifying. So choose someone you know who is a very rational person and who is very a head person, so to say, and then there can be more clarity. Yes, and learn taking. Yeah, learn to take on things and to be given something. This is not a week for the solitary fighters, so to say. This is not for people who, or for doing everything on your own. Yeah, this is about doing it together with other people or doing it together with life, which is giving you something. Yeah, take it, even if it's calmer and not so in the foreground as the other energies. Have a second look and take it. Yeah, so these are the cards for this week, and we will see each other next week again.